Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to my After Effects and versus Adobe Premiere Pro video. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be talking about, and I don't have a script ready. But basically, I'm going to be comparing and basically giving you all an explanation as to what Premiere Pro does and what After Effects does. There seems to be some sort of confusion between these two programs, and people get confused if After Effects is an editor or where does all the cool effects takes place. So let me give you all an explanation as to what Premiere Pro is, and then we'll get to After Effects. Okay, but before I get started, though, I would like to say that this video involves no editing, and I'm gonna keep this real as much as I can. So no sort of editing has been done, no sound edit, no part of video has been removed. And all right, so getting to Adobe Premiere Pro. Premiere Pro, people, is a video editor much like Sony Vegas. I'm going to be doing a video on that. Actually, I wanted to do a video on that, Premiere versus Sony Vegas, but I thought that that's a lot of controversial topic, so I just stick with Adobe programs. Anyways, Premiere Pro is a video editor. Okay, it cannot be compared to After Effects, firstly, because After Effects is not a video editor. I'll get to After Effects a little later, but Premiere Pro is a video editor. If you are making a short film, all your shots are going to be first imported to Adobe Premiere Pro. After that, you make a sequence. After that, you cut all your shots and tell your story. You do sound design if you want to in Adobe Premiere Pro, or you would most probably, if you are a pro, you would most probably use something like SoundForge or Adobe Audition, and then bring that file in Adobe Premiere Pro, match the files, and you're good to go. Now after that is done, in order to give special effects, do some color correction, denoise, basically remove noise from your footage, do that kind of thing, and create motion graphics or visual effects, small visual effects for your movie. You take that sequence, all those small cuts that you have made, to Adobe After Effects, and After Effects helps you create those special effects like a twitch effect, a camera shake effect, applying a tint, changing the basic, like doing basic color correction on your footage. That kind of thing is done in Adobe After Effects. So just remember that Premiere Pro is a video editor, officially Adobe's official video editor program, editing program is Adobe Premiere Pro, and After Effects, people, is how should I spell this? Okay, After Effects, people, is a motion graphics and compositing program. Okay, I use it a lot for motion graphics. Right now I'm studying 3D in 3ds Max, so I'm not really familiar with the part of compositing, but I've been a video editor for a good time, and I can tell you that After Effects is used in video editing, but it's not a video editor. If you were to edit video in Adobe After Effects, it would be very time consuming. Like, I'll try to explain this in the easiest way, and I think this is the most easiest way to explain the point. If you were to import a file, okay, say a full HD file, you shot from any camera or from your smartphone, put it in Adobe Premiere Pro, make a sequence, and you hit the spacebar, it's gonna play in real time, no pausing, no nothing. If you take the same footage and take it in Adobe After Effects, make a sequence, and you hit the spacebar, it's gonna render. So the real-time playback cannot be achieved in After Effects, which is very, very important for filmmaking. So again, After Effects is not a video editor. Adobe Premiere Pro is a video editor. After Effects is a motion graphics and compositing program. Motion graphics basically means any sort of intro, lower third, outro, credit roll, and then what? Basically anything which has graphics in motion. Now it doesn't always have to be text. Okay, there can be small arrows, there can be boxes, any kind of 2D graphics which are in motion. They are done in After Effects. That's called motion graphics. So motion graphics program. And compositing basically means piling up different elements and making them appear to be together. For example, if you take, I think I said that whole thing wrong, but again, example, I'm trying to prove a point here. so don't pay attention to English. English is not my first language. I'm still trying to help, so I'm a nice guy. Anyways, compositing, yeah, example would be, say you have a green screen. Okay, I'm sure everyone knows what a green screen is. So you have a green screen, you put your actor in front of a green screen. I was gonna say on top. So you put your actor in front of the green screen and you shoot something. Okay, that person can be throwing a power ball, doing some sort of an action, or would be just walking, basic simple shot of walking. And you can bring that file in Adobe After Effects, and you can key. If you see right here, there's a keying set for doing color. I'm so sorry, keying, which basically means if you take that effect and apply it onto that footage, and you click on the green, the whole green is going to disappear, yeah, magically. So you're going to have just your actor walking on transparent. Now behind you can add a JPEG of an office, I don't know, of a foreign landscape, or maybe you can even do matte painting and appear it to be on some, appear him to be on some different planet. So that is compositing, and this was a very basic kind of composite, only two elements, the actor and your matte painting or a JPEG. But when you go to higher studios and for feature film level of work, there are lots of elements composited in Adobe After Effects. Now, After Effects is not the most powerful compositing program because there are other programs like Nuke and Fusion that are industry standards, but After Effects is one of the most powerful programs I've worked with. I have edited a lot of videos, I have edited a lot of short films, and After Effects is definitely a part of my workflow. So this video, I basically just wanted to clear the part of what After Effects is and what Adobe Premiere Pro is. So again, After Effects, if you're getting confused as to what you want to become a professional editor, or you're just doing it for fun, but you want to know what is a video editor or which video editor is better, After Effects versus Adobe Premiere Pro, then you're doing the whole thing wrong. They are not video editors. After Effects is a motion graphics program. If you can get it, which I think CC you can get, with the Creative Cloud. So After Effects and Premiere Pro you can get. So After Effects helps you in video editing, but again, it's not a video editor. Premiere Pro is a video editor. So that is my question. Also, the reason I made this whole video of me talking randomly like this is because I was getting a lot of questions on Facebook as to Sony Vegas versus After Effects. And again, that kind of question cannot be made because again, Sony Vegas is an editor. Although I would say that Sony Vegas combines Premiere Pro and After Effects, like Sony, the company tried to combine those two, like these two programs into one program, that is Sony Vegas. And I've heard this a lot on internet that people use Sony Vegas and After Effects, but I personally have never done that. I just do Premiere Pro and After Effects. I really don't understand how Vegas and After Effects works, but the same thing. You know, Vegas versus After Effects is not possible because one is a motion graphics and compositing program, the other is a video editor. Now, I don't want to get in the topic of Premiere Pro versus Sony Vegas because that, it's okay. Before I end this video, because I just, explained both of these programs, I would like to say one thing. It never is like, Premiere Pro is better or Vegas is better. There may be some qualities that you may prefer in a program and therefore you may choose that. And I'm not going to talk about any qualities of Premiere regarding Vegas versus Premiere, so I don't want you to get any ideas, but I would like to say something. What makes you a professional is how long have you practiced. Maybe I won't be able to explain you this properly, but try to understand. What I'm saying is I have been using Adobe Premiere and Adobe products for a long time now. I started with CS3. CS3 I started my training. I started to learn these programs on my own. By CS4 I really had good that interest came. I started doing some basic edits, and since CS4 I went to do a lot of work. So I have been using Premiere Pro and After Effects for a long time now. And in that time I never had the chance of working with Vegas, so I'm really good with Premiere Pro and After Effects. But if you go to someone who is really good with Sony Vegas, who has used Vegas for the duration of I have used Adobe Premiere Pro, they would be very good with that program. So in the end, listen, what I'm trying to say is, in the end, the client is going to look at the final product, how good that product is. So it doesn't matter which program you're using. It can be Adobe Premiere Pro, Vegas, Avid, or FCP. You should get the work done quickly. I prefer Premiere Pro, not Vegas. I prefer Adobe Premiere Pro because I have been using that program for a long time. And if you have been using Sony Vegas, good for you. If you feel confident that Vegas can give you that kind of professional editing features, then good for you. And there is nothing like professionals use Vegas or professionals use Adobe Premiere Pro. It just depends on how good the quality of work is, and that will make you a professional, not the program. So thank you for watching my video. My name is DJ Style, everyone. You guys take care, and if you have any such questions, leave them to me on my Facebook. The link is going to be in the description. I will try to answer them. I'll try to answer them, and yeah, take care everyone, and I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching this video.